Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome back to day 2 of the Hockey Nova Scotia U13 Triple-I Provincials, hosted by the Sassenachs at the St. Margaret Centre in Upper Tantallon, Nova Scotia. My name's Ethan True. Thanks for joining us today. Game 1 on day 2 features the home team, and this one will be the Glace Bay Miners, and acting as the visiting team will be the Pictou County Crushers, wearing their red uniforms. And straight off, here come the Miners in over the blue line is Dylan Dixon. Dixon now coming in front of the net, sends it over. That one just goes wide. Picked up along the boards. Here come the Crushers the other way, getting it over. That one will be taken right back by the Miners now. None other than Dylan Dixon, who had a couple snipes, I should say, in their game yesterday, as he sends it wide. Tries to connect to his man. Now it's poked away by the Crushers. Picked up at the blue line through traffic. That one just goes wide of the net. Now the Crushers moving in their own end. Pass up the left side, up to Cameron. Here's Cameron. 3-on-3 the other way. He'll just send it on net. That one stopped by Bootlier off the rebound. That time will be taken away and cleared away to the corner. Though the Crushers still have it, it'll be taken away by the Miners. Trying to poke that one free. Poked away now with the Crushers down low with it. Near their own red line extended. They'll send it over. That one just goes wide of Sedina after he can't hang on to it. He coughs it up. And now the Crushers will get it back and send it back down as Dixon's battling with it. He finally comes free with it. Dylan Dixon loses it. And now the Crushers will take it away, but still loose. And Kosh will send that one down for the Crushers. It's picked up by Swain, who sends it down. Can't hang on to it, so the Miners, will pick it up. Now near the blue line at the low point area. It'll be picked up by the Crushers. And they'll send that one down, goes wide of the crease. Picked up along the boards by the Miners. Now here comes Glace Bay the other way. That one picked up at the blue line by Kosh. We'll just send that one down. Murray gets tangled up down there. Now along the boards, here come the Miners. That one will be picked up by Kosh. Kosh now in over the blue line. 3 with him that time. He just lets the shot go and it gets blocked. Now the Miners with it. They'll look to break out. Here come the Glace Bay Miners over the blue line, over the red line, entering the attacking end now. Has a man with him, decides to keep it. Send it around the boards. Will be picked up behind the net of Sutherland. Now that one will get fired on net after deflection. Still stopped by the goaltender, Aiden Sutherland. I want to take this time here to congratulate goaltender from Pictou, number 31, Mason Gunn. Mason had an outstanding game yesterday against a tough Bedford Blues team and absolutely stood on his head in the loss. As Sutherland steers that one aside. Seems to be a lot of strong goaltending in this tournament this weekend. Pictou seems to have a couple strong goaltenders, as well as Glace Bay and Valley as well. So curious to see how this one turns out. Probably some low-scoring affairs, though we have seen some 5-4 and 7-5 high-scoring games. And sorry, I'm not sure why icing was called there. So icing is called on the play with 12:14 to go here in the period. So O-zone faceoff is won by the Miners. They'll send it over to far side. Picked up along the boards by the Crushers, who will flip that one up. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers. It's Cameron who sends that one down. We picked up along the boards by Sims. Sims now along the boards is taken away by the Crushers. Now near the blue line area. That one fired through traffic, blocked by the defenseman in front. Now getting tangled up along the boards is picked up though by Cameron, who takes it away. Shot there on net, stopped by the goaltender, Noah Bootlier. Now here come the Glace Bay Miners the other way. That one will be broken up by the Pictou County forward there along the boards. Still loose puck tied up along the boards. Freed up and taken away by the Pictou County Crushers. Now in their own end, passing up through the neutral zone and over the blue line. Here come the Crushers on the attack. Along the boards, getting tangled up. Nothing going on that one. Now in the slot, a shot there. What a save from Bootlier. Both teams having their chances in this one as we're still looking for our first goal. The Crushers lead in the shot compartment 2-0. It'll be an O-zone faceoff for the Pictou County Crushers. It'll be Swain in for the draws. He wins it back to Kosh. Kosh sends it over to his D-man. Can't hang on to it. It'll be picked up along the boards by Saunders, who sends that one down. It's picked up now. The Crushers with it. Shot through traffic that time. Just goes wide. Picked up along the boards that time. It's picked up by the Miners, and they'll send that one around the boards. Now here come the Glace Bay Miners the other way. That one will just go wide. It'll be picked up near the blue line, or sorry, the red line. Now the Miners will look to take that one away, but they'll lose it. Kosh will just fire that one down. Decides not to go for a change. Now rethinks it and is going for a change. Along the boards, the Miners have it. Tied up there. Trying to free it up. Now the Crushers with it. Looking to center that one. Still loose in the slot area. Can't release the shot. Now gets it back. Shot there. Loose. Still on the side of the net. Referee has seen enough. Just says it comes loose. Actually, it looked like the referee was signaling for a hand pass, so that could have been it there. 10:40 to go here in the first period. Face-off is one back for the Miners. Now behind the net. Crusher's still with it. Now getting it to the point for Cameron. Cameron now walks in with a shot. That one goes off a stick and goes way high of the net. Now down low, the Crushers have it. That one will clear away to the neutral zone. Now that one will get put behind the net of the Crushers. Now they can't hang on to it cleanly. Along the boards now, the Miners will take it away. Setting feed that time just goes wide. Now near the blue line. The Miners have it. Sinclair will send that one down along the boards. Now in front that time for Surrett. That one gets cleared away to the corner. It'll be picked up along the boards. Now here come the Crushers up the left side. It's Reed. Reed loses that one in the skates. That one gets sent down by Woolley. Doesn't go too far though. Now here come Pictou County. Sorry, the Glace Bay Miners the other way, but now the Crushers will take it away. Long stretch feed up to Reed. Might work out for him. Loose puck race now. Ice waved off. Picked up by Graham behind his own net. Now sending it around. Cochran will come in from the blue line that time. Trying to force it down low. Bond will come and cover that low point area for him. Now here come the Miners up a breakout. The Crushers will pick it up in the neutral zone and send that one back down. It'll be picked up behind his own net by Graham. Now here come the Miners, but the Crushers will apply that pressure and free it up. Now the Crushers with it in a scary position in the slot. That time poked away by the goaltender. Now here come the Glace Bay Miners the other way. Picked up in the neutral zone by the Crushers, who will send that one down. Loses in defeat that time of Sinclair, but she'll reset and pick it up. Though that one's taken away by the Crushers. Now to the point, the low point area. Whiffs on the shot. Now here come the Glace Bay Miners. Fortunately for the Crushers, O'Coin wasn't able to hang on to that one. Now it'll be a loose puck battle along the boards. It's picked up by the Miners. Walker now with it. Tries to extend it over. Doesn't work for him. For her, sorry. So now Sinclair gets it back. Sinclair, nice hesitation move that time, trying to get it over. Works out for him now. Here come the Miners in over the blue line. And into the slot now. Cameron that time. Couldn't get it to go for him. Easton Cameron had the game-tying and game-winning goals yesterday in the 5-4 come from behind victory against the Valley Jets. A real miracle that time, though. The save is made. As Easton Cameron. Sorry, let's even go back some more. Hold on now, as Vickers will send that one down. It's Cochran will pick it up and clear it away from trouble. Dylan Dixon had a goal at 2:27 in the third period yesterday against the Jets to make it a one-goal game. And then Easton Cameron came down and scored with 27 seconds, but hold on. As his boarded down goal, shot punched away by Bill Aaron. He goes into the boards hard, sorry. Now the Crushers looking to work an offense in the low point area. So you meant to say Easton Cameron had the game-winning goal with 2 seconds remaining in regulation time yesterday. Now went over the blue line. Offside called by the linesman as Swain carries it offside with 7:30 to go here in the first period. Exactly halfway through the first period. Now the puck is dropped. We're off one more time going forward of it. Cameron tries to send that one up. It'll be picked up by the Miners, sorry, and sent back down. Now Little behind his own net. Elijah Little sends it over. It'll be picked up by Vickers, sorry, but loses it. Now here come the Miners the other way up the left side, though that will get broken up by the Crushers along the boards. Now the Crushers with it. They'll drop it back for the defenseman looking for Reed. Reed now with it. Reed passes it to the gut to McNaughton, who loses that one and be picked up by the Miners. Now along the boards, trying to free this one up. It'll be picked up by the Miners. Now broken up. The Crushers will get it back. Though it's MacArthur with it. He'll pass it up through. Now it'll be picked up along the boards by the Crushers. Reed calling for it and gets it near the red line, and he'll just flip that one down, and we'll go down for a change. Now the Miners with it behind their own net. They'll pass it over to Walker. Walker has it, and she tries to charge up the wings. It'll be picked up by Kosh, though, after taking it away. Now picked off by the Miners. O'Coin now with it in his own end. Pass up through. Cameron with it now. Here's Cameron. And over the blue line, Easton Cameron winds up that time. Was a little wide. Picked back up by Walker. She has it. Now here come the Crushers the other way up the right side. They pass it over to the wingman. Now that one will be taken away by Cameron. Now taken right back by the Crushers as they try and come on a breakout now. 3-on-3, but a good poke check that time, from Zadina. And now here come the Miners in on goal. Shot scores! And Camden O'Coin of the Glace Bay Miners puts home his first of the tournament. And the Glace Bay Miners lead at 1-0. Pardon me, as Dixon will send that one over to his defenseman. Pass up the wing. Now chipping it over. Zadina calling for it, but they'll just send that one on net, The bouncing puck is swallowed up by Sutherland with 5:33 to go here in the first period. 3-1 are the shots in favor of the Crushers, though the Miners lead at 1-0. Now it'll be picked up along the boards. The Crushers have it. Now it'll be taken away by the Miners. They'll drop it back for the defenseman. Now here comes Dixon. Dylan Dixon rethinks it now in his own end. Pass up through. Long stretch feasting onside. In on goal. Gets knocked off the puck. Now fires out into the slot. It'll go wide. It'll be reset in the neutral zone by Dixon now. Dixon in over the red line. Dylan Dixon up the left side. Now trying to break that one up. Now that one will get forced down low. Man in the slot. Wants it. Just goes wide. Dixon will pick it up. Winding up for the slap shot. That'll go wide. It's picked up along the boards by the Crushers. Now here they come up the right side of Swain. Swain will flip that one down. Wide of the crease. We picked up just under 5 minutes to play here in the first period. Now it'll be sent over. Now the Miners breaking through. Staying on side now. Zadina decides to just drop it back, but it's poked away by the Crushers. See if they can keep it in. They're unable to. Now that'll get dropped back. Pardon me. Now along the boards, that'll be picked up by Cameron. Now Cameron sends it over to Little. Elijah Little now with it in his own end. Cameron wants it back, decides to fire it up to Austin Reed, who gives it over to MacArthur. Isaac MacArthur now getting tangled up. MacArthur still with it. Being tangled up, fired over to the left side at the low pulling area. Shot through traffic. It's broken up. Loose puck will be cleared away by the Miners. Just under 4 minutes to go in the opening frame. The Miners have it in their own end. Pass up the wing. Now here come the Glace Bay Miners up the right side. It's McNeil getting bumped around that time. It'll be taken away by the Crushers. Now picked off by the Miners as Sims loses it but gets it back and fires it up the left side. That'll get sent down by the Miners. Now the Crushers with it in their own end. Reed gets it off to MacArthur. MacArthur now puts on the brakes. Toe drag there. MacArthur drops it back. Just nobody there. Now Junior McNeil, he'll get it over to Vickers. Vickers now gets it picked off by the Crushers. Now in on goal in the blue paint. It's loose and taken away by the Miners. Now up the left side here come the Glace Bay Miners. Go to be in over the red line as that'll get chipped down and we'll chase it. Now the Miners player will go into the boards as it's taken away by the Crushers. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers. Up through. McLeod applying the pressure. It'll be Sims who tries to chip it up. Still along the boards that time. It'll be kicked away. Now the Crushers with it. Whiffs on the shot that time. It'll be taken away. Along the boards here come the Glace Bay Miners. And over the blue line. Man catching the net. A shot that time will get deflected and clear out wide. Now drop back for Vickers as he whiffs on the first one. But it'll send it down on the second one. It'll be picked up along the boards by the Crushers. As Saunders has it, he'll send that one up, but that one will get sent back down by the Miners. Now the Crushers with it in their own end. Sending it over to Kosh. Now here's Kosh. He gets it up to Swain. Now Swain, it's boxed out that time. Centers out one. That'll be poked away by the goaltender. Loose in the blue paint. And Bootleer will get the whistle on it with 2:11 to go here in the first period. 4-3 are the shots for the Crushers. Once again, the Miners lead at 1-0. Face-off will go to the right of the goaltender. So puck is dropped once again. Cameron will now with it. That one will get poked away. It's picked up by the Crushers, who will send that one around. Now the Crushers still with it in the slot. That time a shot there. Just misses the redirect. Now it'll be picked up at the low point area. Shot there. Over deflection. That one just goes wide. Now loose in the blue paint. Mayhem here at the St. Margaret Center, but the goaltender Noah Bootleer will get the whistle. 1:50 to go in the period. 4-3 are the shots for the Crushers. Now linesman drops the puck as we're off once again. Now here comes Dixon. Dixon over his own blue line, up over the red line, over the blue line. Dixon still with it. Dylan Dixon, what a move. Has to make it over. That one stopped by the goaltender loose. That one will be cleared away. Now down low, the Crushers with it in their own end, looking to clear this one out as they're being applied tons of pressure. But the Crushers will break out over to Reed. Here comes Reed. Make a move that time. Austin Reed will give a hit along the boards that time. Nothing going. Clear out to the neutral zone. McNaughton will win the loose puck race. McNaughton in front of his own bench now, cutting over up the gut of the ice. Passing it up. Now Woolley has it. Woolley in on goal, and the slot shot that time punched away. Long stretch that time for Bootleer to make, but he does it and punches it away. Now that one will get sent around by the Miners. Now here comes Glace Bay up the left side in front of their own bench. Decides not to give it to McNeil and will take it all himself. Now that will be taken away by the Crushers. Loose battle in front of the Crushers bench, as the Miners will take that one away and send it down. Now the Crushers send that one around the boards. It'll be taken away by Little, who will clear the puck. Now near the blue line is Graham. Graham through traffic. That one will be poked away by Little. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers, as MacArthur with it. Can't hang on to it. Now MacArthur gets that one poked away from him. Cleared out to Kosh in the red line. That one will go down with 15 seconds to play in the period. Bootleer out of his crease to play the puck. He'll just decide to leave it. Feet apply the pressure. 8 seconds to go now in the period. Maybe one last rush. But it's picked off by the Crushers. 3-2-1. And it looks like that's going to do it for the first period, as it does. Very low shots in the first period in the opening frame. 5-4 are the final shots for the Crushers, though the Miners lead at 1-0 off the stick of Camden O'Coin. So we'll take a break as we head into the second period of play from High Button Sports. My name's Easton Troop. Stay tuned. Good afternoon and welcome back, hockey fans. My name's Easton Troop. Thanks for sticking with us in this one for game one of day 2 at the Nova Scotia U13 Triple-I Provincials here at the St. Margaret Center in Upper Chantala, Nova Scotia. It's the Glace Bay Miners who hold the 1-0 lead in this one, though the Crushers led in the shot compartment 5-4 after the first. As here's a loose puck on the doorstep. just as we're trying to get the opening speeches done. Now another one through traffic after deflection, loose to the blue paint, and that one's covered up by the goaltender, Sutherland. 14:37 to play now in the second period. Shots on goal are 5 apiece, so it's a 1-0 score for the Miners. Faceoff will go to the right of goaltender Aiden Sutherland. Now the Crushers going forward off the faceoff, sent over, loose in front, no goal! Now it'll be picked up along the boards. Here come the Pictou County Crushers the other way. That'll be flipped up. Now the Miners will look to take it away. Here are the Crushers. Low point area, that one will get sent down. Now near the blue line, Little will send that one over. Now the Crushers in on goal, and the slot shot that time swallowed up by Bootlier. So the faceoff will go to the right of the goaltender, Noah Bootlier of the Miners. Now the Reed will take it away along the boards. It's picked up by Dixon behind his own cage. It'll be sent around the boards. Now it'll be broken up, tied up along the boards as MacArthur can't hang on to it. Unable to keep that one in. Sent over. Now the Crushers with it in front of their own bench. Now it's picked up by Dylan Dixon. Dixon now along the right side, behind their own net. Now sent over to Link. Link over, now over to Surrett. Surrett now cutting into the slot. That one's steered aside by Sutherland. Now it's picked up by Guthrow. Guthrow through traffic. That one will be kicked away. Loose in the slot, trying to put it home. That one cleared away. Now Eric on the Pictou County Crushers the other way, as Woolley will send that one over to Reed. Reed just unable to hang on to it, now getting tied up. Picked up by the Miners. Though after they cleared away, Saunders will pick it up in the neutral zone and send that one down. Still offside on the Crushers, as O'Coin has it up the left side. Here's O'Coin in over the blue line that time. A shot that will hit the protective netting above the goaltender. 12:53 to go now in the second period. 7-6 are the shots for the Miners as they lead at 1-0. Now face off once again, as we said before, to the right of the goaltender Sutherland. Is now a shot that time through traffic, loose in the slot that time, cleared out to the corner. Now the Miners still with it. That one will get sent around, down low to Cameron. Easton Cameron now, loose on the doorstep. That'll be cleared away. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers the other way. Sent over far side and over the red line and over the blue line. Here come the Crushers. Putting on the brake switch on the pass that time. Trying to get it back, beat apply the pressure though. Here's Bond and on goal. Shot there, just goes high. Can't hang on to it. Here come the Miners up the right side. That will be sent back in by the Crushers. Loose in the slot there, trying to punch it home. That one just goes wide of the blue crease. Tripped up along the boards, nothing going. Now loose puck in front of the net, still loose. Cameron will try and bail his team out now as he puts on some moves. Easton Cameron now and over his own blue line, over the red line, and looking to enter the attacking zone. Decides to just send that one down and go for a change. 3 new forwards on the ice for the Miners now. Now it'll be picked up by Sinclair, who will send that one back down. That one goes off a stick. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers the other way up the left side. Here come the Crushers. They'll fire that one right down just wide of the cage. It'll be picked up by Sinclair. Ellie Sinclair now with it. Along the boards, Kaiser fighting for it. Now Murray's still with it, trying to free that one up. Loose there. Zadina can't hang on to it now. Here come the Crushers in over the blue line. Trying to cut to the middle, to the slot that time. The pass just goes wide. Now here comes Colby Kaiser the other way for the Miners. And over the blue line, sent to the slot that time. Drops it back. That one shot. That one just goes wide. Sends it back out in front. Vickers will try and hold the line, and it just goes wide. Vickers now with it in the neutral zone. Will fire that one to the left side as Kaiser now with it over the blue line. Decides not to fire it on right away. Now a loose puck in front of the net, getting tied up. Can't punch it home. That one just goes wide once again. Now here come the Crushers up the right side. That one gets poked away. Now with it, that one will get cleared up the left side. That one icing waved off. Now here's Cameron with it. He'll send it up. Sorry, that's not Cameron. It gets fired up to Surratt. Now McNeil, Junior McNeil, send that one down. Will be picked up by the Crushers. Now the Crushers in their own end, fired up the left side. Now here's Woolley with it. Now the Miners still with it. They'll send that one over to Sims. Sims up to Link. Link, the left side. Now Surratt sends that one by his man, playing a physical game along the boards. Will be picked up by the Miners behind their own net. Still being applied the pressure by the Crushers. Now the Crushers will take it away up the left side, just under 10 to go here in the period. Now the Miners will take that one right back. Loose puck, anyone can have it for grabs, but it'll be taken away by the Crushers. Now MacArthur tries to pass that one up. It just gets broken up. Now Surratt over the red line will fire that one down. It's picked up by the Crushers. Now the Pictou County Crushers with it over to Woolley. Woolley can't hang on to it. It's taken away though by MacArthur. Now Woolley will get it back. Will he drop back for his defenseman up the left side. Now the Miners with it in their own end. Tangled up that time, nothing going for him. Now Sims with it in his own end. Along the boards, will fire that one around. Be picked up along the boards. Now that one will get poked away once again. That one will be fired up the gut. Can't hang on to it. It will be picked up by Walker. Walker in over the blue line. Tries to fire that one to the slot. Doesn't work for him. Cameron applies the pressure. Can't get a bat on it. Now the Crushers over the blue line. It's picked up by Dylan Dixon. Dixon now turns it the other way. Over to the left side. Now up the gut. Cameron can't hang on to it. McNaughton still with it in his neutral zone, but it gets dropped back to his own end because he can't handle it. Or he couldn't handle it, sorry. Now here come the Miners. As Dixon over to Cameron. Cameron now with the slot shot. Stopped by Sutherland. Loose on the blue page, trying to put it home. Still loose. Now here come the Crushers the other way. Now that one will be a loose puck. It's picked up by the Miners over to Cameron. Picked up along the boards. Just Guthrow with it up the right side of his net. Sent over. Now that one will go down the other way. It'll go wide of the cage. It's picked up along the boards by Dixon. He'll clear it, and that one will go down for an icing on the play. 7:54 to play now in the second period. 8-6 are the shots for the Miners as they lead at 1-0. Face-off will go to the right of the goaltender, Noah Boutlier. Shot right off the face-off is stopped by Boutlier. Standing tall, it'll get sent around the boards once again. It's poked away by the Miners. Now near the blue line, that'll get trying to force it down. But Swain will take it away, trying to get it to the slot that time. Now it'll be taken away by the Miners. Now the Glace Bay Miners can hang on to it loose. McNeil gets it dropped back. McNeil gets it back. Over to Kaiser. Colby Kaiser now over the blue line. Here come the Miners. Can't hang on to it. Now Swain with it in his own end. Now here come the Crushers. They go to the ice over to Swain. Swain now in over the blue line and on goal. Swain off the back and they score! Isaac Swain, what a goal! And Swain puts home his second goal of the tournament. And we're all tied up at 1 apiece. What a goal from Isaac Swain to get his Crushers on the board. Now at center ice, referee drops a puck. Now that one will get sent back down by the Crushers. That one on net to Bootlier, who will swallow it up. Face-off will go to the ready goaltender, Noah Bootlier, as the linesman ready to drop the puck as we're getting set to go. Now it's picked up near the blue line area. That'll get sent down by the Crushers. Now here come the Miners over the blue line, heading to the red line. Here come the Miners off to the races is Link. Link! That one called offside by the linesman. 6:49 to play here in the second period. 8-6 are the shots for the Miners. 1-1 is your score. Now near the blue line, Link will take it away. Picked up by MacArthur. Picked up by Woolley. Woolley now went over the blue line, trying to cut to the gut of the ice, or to the slot, sorry. Now off the wrapper end, gets taken away, sorry. Now went on goal, that one will go wide of the net. Now picked up along the boards. It's taken away by the Miners, putting on the brakes. Now it's taken away by the Miners, and there's going to be a penalty on this one. So the Crushers will head to the power play. That one's going to go to that one's going to go to Jonas Surrett. Sorry, no, not Jonas Surrett. See, that one's going to. I thought it was Surrett. He was the one heading to the box, though. Still waiting for that penalty to be put up. Now a little bit of trouble at the timekeeper's booth, trying to get that one on the scoreboard. So it's going to go to Junior McNeil, 2 for tripping by the looks of it. Now the puck is dropped. Now here come the Miners over the blue line. Here comes Dixon up the right side. Off to the races, sorry, as I meant to say. Loses the goal stop by Sutherland. Just going away to the corner. Now Sinclair will send that one down. Sorry, by the way the Miners broke out there, it looked like they were the ones on the power play. Dixon decided to go for a skate, but he seems to be in a bit of pain on the bench. That one fired down. We picked up by Little. Little now turns that one the other way. Now here come the Crushers up the right side. That one will be sent over to McLeod. Picked up by Sims. He'll fire that one up, but it's broken up by the Crushers. Now taken away by Sims once again. Now the Crushers with it in the neutral zone. Cuts the other way is Cameron. Cameron over the blue line now. Shot on goal that time. Steered aside by the goaltender. Loses the blue paint. Can't put it home. Now that one being sent back down. Over to Little. Little able to keep that one in. Shot on goal. Goes off the skate of Link. Now that one being poked up. Can't hang on to it. They'll have to reset. Now the Crushers in their own end. Puts on the brakes. Sent up to go to the ice. Now that one will get sent back down. Broken up that time. And the Miners will flip that one up off the glass high. It's picked up by Swain. Swain now drops it back for his defenseman. Fired down low once again. It'll be picked up along the boards by the Miners. Now here come the Glace Bay Miners the other way. Decides to skate it out. Now Sims trying to get something going for him, though. It's taken away by McNaughton. Now taken away by the Crushers. 12 seconds remains on their power play. Maybe one last chance now. Here's Woolley. Woolley getting tangled up there. No call. Now along the boards, the Miners with it. Fired up the gut. Now it'll be picked up by the Crushers in the neutral zone. That's going to do it for their power play. Now a loose puck race. Seems like it's going to be won by the Crushers as they do. Now sent over to Woolley, who just drops it off. And over the blue line that time, Swain loses it. And now here come the Miners the other way. Possible 3-on-2 the other way for the Miners. Man hustling back for the Crushers. Here come the Miners in on goal. Shot there, just lifted high. Now here come the Crushers the other way. Drops it back that time. Here's Woolley over the blue line. Woolley now puts on the brakes, sent over. Will go wide, picked up by MacArthur. Now Swain. Swain still with it. Along the boards, that one will be taken away. Here come the Glace Bay Miners the other way. And it seemed like the Miners player that time looked like Sedina lost it in his feet. Now that will be taken away by the Crushers along the boards as Murray will send it over far side. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers over the blue line into the attacking end. Shot that time, straight aside by the goaltender, loose puck off the rebound. It's taken by Murray. Now along the boards, they'll get turned the other way. It's picked up along the boards by the Miners. Now that one will be flipped up, takes a bounce. Sent back down by the Crushers after taking a bump. Letting a little slash, a little bit of hack. There you go. Now against the boards, it's taken away by the Crushers. Loose puck will be picked up and sent back down by Cameron. 2:40 to play in the period. It'll be picked up by the Crushers as they fired it over to the left side. Now here come the Crushers. Has a man to the right side. Finally sends it over. This goes wide. It'll be picked up by the Miners. The road ends with Guthrow, who sends it over to his other D partner. Now here comes O'Coin with one to his name in this one. Here's Cameron O'Coin. Can't get a hold of that one. As a matter of fact, nobody can. So it gets freed up. And now here come the Crushers. Possible 3-on-2. Coming the other way. Offside called on the play. 2:14 to go here in the second period. 9-7 other shots for the Miners. Though we're all squared off even at one apiece. Now face off in front of the Crushers bench as they try and go forward off the draw. Shot that time. Stopped by Bullier, who lost it on the rebound. Now down low, the Crushers have it in the corner. Now it's being freed up and taken away by the Glace Bay Miners. Here come the Miners now in over their own blue line, over the red line. Staying onside that time. Sent to the front of the net, stopped by the goaltender, loose off the rebound, and stopped by Sutherland, who takes a bump, by the Miners player who flew into him. He gets the much needed whistle, with 1:52 to go here in the second period. 10-7 are the shots now for the Miners. Faced off to the left of the goaltender now. Crushers man jumped early. Nothing going though as the Miners have it. Still with it, down low behind the net that side. A little bit of collision both ways. Now sent to high off the boards. Will be picked up by Guthrow, who tries to fire that one down. It's picked up by McNeil. Junior McNeil, and that one's called offside by the linesman. Linesman in front of the Miners bench, ready to drop the puck as we're off once again. Now the Miners will look to go forward off the draw, down the slot on his knees, still with it. Eventually falls to the ice. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers. 2-on-2 now, man coming for the Crushers. That one poked away. Now the Miners have a man up the right side, decides not to give it to him. Now sent over to Kaiser. That one just can't be hung on to as the Crushers will take it away now, sent along the boards. Being tied up, still loose. Freed up now. Here come the Pictou County Crushers over the red line. That one will get sent down. Will be picked up along the boards on the loose puck race by both teams. Now along the boards, still trying to fight for possession of it. Now a little bit of pushing and shoving now between Reed and Sims. But ultimately, here come the Miners the other way and over the blue line. Tom winding down in the period as Dylan Dixon laying a couple hits there. A little bit of pushing and shoving that time. Now along the boards, the Crushers have it. It'll be picked up near the blue line by McNeil. McNeil walking in with a shot that time. Stopped by the goaltender. Now loose in front. That one will get cleared away. Now that one's dropped off. It's picked up by the Miners. Now the Glace Bay Miners with it in their own end. Sent over to the right side. Now that one goes wide of the man there. 5 seconds to go in the period. Looks like nothing's going to be going for either team. The Crushers will send it over to their D-man off a good breakout that time. Just a little too late. little bit of a late shot that time. The Miners aren't too happy with him there. As Board will take a few extra bumps that time. That's all you're going to hear from me at High Button Sports. So after 2 periods of completed hockey action here, game 1 of day 2 at the Nova Scotia U13 AAA Provincials at the St. Margaret Centre in Upper Tantala, Nova Scotia. Your score is 1-1, shots on goal, 10-7 for the Miners. We'll head into the intermission. My name's Easton Troop. Stay tuned. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome back to today's Nova Scotia U13 AAA Provincials game. Game one of the day. We are on day two between the Pictou County Crushers and the Glace Bay Miners. So far in this one, we are tied up at one apiece after came to no coin found the back of the net for the Miners. And Isaac Swain found the back of the net for the Crushers. So this is a big goal third period for both teams, and great chance to pull a victory here for Glace Bay. You'd love to be 2-0 heading into your third and final round robin game tomorrow. Now and sent over to Cameron. Cameron through traffic now gets blocked. Now that one will be poked away. It's picked up along the boards by MacArthur, who gets tangled up loose in the blue paint. That one will go wide. Now here come the Glace Bay Miners. That one will get sent down, and Lincoln and McNeil will both go for changes. Now the Crushers with it up the left side. Graham over to Kaiser. Kaiser in his own end. Now the Crushers will get that one taken away from him. Here come the Glace Bay Miners the other way up the left side. That'll be caught in the feet. Now McNeil drops it back that time. Now Graham will fire that one down. Will be picked up along the boards by the Miners. Loose in front of the net. That one gets poked away by Sutherland. Cleared away. Graham can't get a hand on it, but does tip that one. Now here come the Miners. That one will get fired down. Broken up though as Murray has it. Now Murray gets tangled up that time. Now here come the Crushers in the attacking end. Now cutting to the front of the net that time. A shot is stopped by Boutlier. 13:03 to go now in the third period. 10-8 are the shots for the Miners. A very low shooting affair in this one. Both goaltenders haven't had much to face. As we've said before, the shots are 10-8, so that's not a whole lot. And 1-1 is your score, so fairly even matchup today. Actually, both times these teams met up in the regular season were tie hockey games. Now along the right side, it's picked up by the Miners as Cameron will fire that one down. It will be picked up along the boards by the Crushers. Now that one will be picked up by the Crushers, sent along the left side of the board. Board drops it off to Swain. Swain over the red line, over the blue line. Here comes Swain, cutting in on goal. Isaac Swain gets tangled up that time into the boards. Nothing going. Now that one taken away by the Crushers. Once again in the slot that time. Can't release it. Now the Crushers get it back at the blue line area. Shot scores! Elijah Little. What a rep from the low point area. The Pictou County Crushers will take a 2-1 lead. Their first lead of the hockey game. Referee at center ice starting to drop the puck after the absolute snipe from Elijah. Now going for it off the draw. It's picked up by Link. Here comes Little once again. We'll fire that one down. Now along the boards, it's picked up. Here come the Crushers now down low. Has a man crash in the front of the net. Just can't get it there. Now along the boards, that'll be picked up by a Link. Here's the Link along the boards. It'll be fired back down. Picked up along the boards by the Miners. Now sent down low. It's picked up by Vickers. Vickers now sends it over to McNeil. Junior McNeil. Now that one's picked up by Cameron. Cameron fires that one on net, and it's stopped by Boutlier. 2-1 your score for the Crushers. 10-9 out of the shots for the Miners. 11:56 to play here in the third period. And that one will be one back. It's picked up by Cameron. Through traffic, stopped by the Boutlier. Now shot that time gets blocked by Surratt. It'll be picked up along the boards. Now the Miners will look to break out. Now here come the Crushers and the attacking end once again. Now Cameron gets that one poked away from him in the neutral zone, so he'll have to reset over the red line. Now Cameron still with it. Cameron over the blue line, gets that one poked away. Shot there, stopped by Boutlier. Now that one will get fired down once again. It's picked up along the boards by McLeod. McLeod now can't hang on to it. It'll be picked up along the boards once again. getting tangled up that time. Hand pass called on the Crushers, so it'll come outside. It'll be face off in front of the Glace Bay Monitors bench with 11:09 to go here in the third period. 10-10 are the shots, 2-1 your score for the Crushers. Now it'll be picked up by the Miners as they take it away. Zadina in on goal after getting tripped up that time. It's up by the goaltender. And I thought that one could have definitely been a penalty shot. They decided to just call it a minor penalty. Referee having a conversation with, by the looks of head coach Robbie Sinclair. Sorry, of the Miners. Now the referee and linesman goes over to tell the timekeeper. Vito's own face-off now for the Miners. They'll head to the power play. And right now on the game clock, it's showing zeros. So we'll try and figure out what the timing was. They're going to say 11:01. So with 11:01 to go here in the period, 2 minutes power play time for the Miners as Sims makes a move by Swain. Vincent Sims sends it over, playing narrow to each other. Now Sims gets it back, sent over. Dixon sends it over far side for Cameron Easton. Cameron in on goal, shot! Goes high, might have gotten a piece of Sutherland, as Sutherland will get the whistle now. 10:39 now to go here in the third period, 1:38 to go on the power play. Now the puck is dropped once again, it's picked up. Shot there from Dixon, stopped by Sutherland. What a shot on Dylan Dixon from the young defenseman there. Can absolutely hammer that one on net. Now face off to the right of the goaltender now as the linesman drops the puck and we're off. Now that one will get fired up and hit somebody in the bench. He seems to be all right though. Now the linesman ready to drop the puck. That's why you wear helmets on the bench, is exactly for that reason. Absolutely taking it like a champ. Now that one will get cleared away by the Crushers though. It's picked up by Sims. Now Swain will clear that one out. Loose puck race now. Gets on net and Boullier will just let it play out to Dixon. Dylan Dixon now over to Cameron. Cameron now makes a move. Easton Cameron now drops it back for Sims. Vincent Sims now makes a move by one over the red line. Gets it poked away. Now Dixon once again with it. Being applied the pressure. It's taken away once again by the Miners. Now the Glace Bay Miners send it over. Caught in the feet of Cameron. Easton Cameron now over the red line. Heading over the blue line. Cameron drops it back. Making a move now. Over to Sims. Shot there. Can't release it. Tied up in the feet a little. Now back to the low point area for Dixon. Shot through traffic. That one goes wide. It's picked up by Cameron. Now that one we sent over. Sorry, that wasn't Cameron before. Now Cameron with it. Shot scores! Easton Cameron puts out his third of the tournament. And we're back tied. It's 2-2. With 30 seconds remaining on the power play, Easton Cameron finds the back of the net for the Miners. Off of a beautiful feed, from Luke McNeil. Now at center ice, ready to drop the puck as Woolley will pick it up along the boards. Now it's picked up by the Crushers, who will try and fire that one down. Now going forward, here come the Crushers. Sent over in the slot that time, just can't pull the trigger. Now Zadina with it. Now here, Here come the Miners, sorry, as I meant to say. On his knees, trying to fire it over. This doesn't work out for him. Now it's center ice, getting tangled up. No call on it. Now here come the Miners, getting over to Zadina. Zadina trying to cut in on goal. That one gets poked away, though. Now it's picked up along the boards. The Miners have it. Graham back down. Turning the other way. McNeil now with it down low. Junior McNeil sends it out to the doorstep, though. It's taken away by the Crushers. Here come the Pictou County Crushers the other way. MacArthur with it. MacArthur trying to get it down to Reed. Reed gets it. Shot that time. Gets knocked off the puck. Now here come the Glace Bay Miners the other way. Fired up to go to the ice. Now get poked away. Sent back down. Staying on side. Now that one will get fired back down by the Miners. The Crushers with it behind their own net. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers off the left side. Now the Miners have it. Cameron gets it taken away from him. Now that one will get poked away. Offside called by the linesman on that one. 7:49 to go here in the third period. 12-10 out of the shots for the Miners. We're all tied up even at 2 apiece. Now linesman ready to drop the puck as we're off once again. Now Cameron will pick it up. Easton Cameron. Now in the slot, that'll get taken away by the Crushers. Now it'll be picked up at the blue line and sent back down. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers in their own end. It'll be picked up behind their own net. Now fired off the glass. Now one takes a bump. Delayed high sticking on it, but it's taken away by the Crushers, so it gets waved off. Now Bond with it. Being tangled up, though. It's taken away by Cameron. Easton Cameron now off the right side for the Miners. Now it's taken away by Bond. Bond can hang on to it. Now it's taken away by the Miners. Now here comes Glace Bay in over the blue line. In on goal, it's Sims. Sims getting tangled up that time. Going into the corner. It's taken away by McLeod, who sends it around the boards. Now it'll be picked up by Cochran along the left side. Cochran still with it for the Crushers. Now here comes Pictou County in over the red line. Can't hang on to it. It's taken away by the Miners. Now it's taken away by Cameron. Vincent Sims, still with it in his own end. Tries to get it over to Zadina, of the Miners. Now that will go down. Now here come the Crushers. That one will go wide of board. Icing waved off. Now the Miners with it. That one will get fired up. Now here come the Miners, sent over to Zadina. Offside called on the play. 6:13 to go in the third period. Face off on the far side across from the Crushers bench. Linesman drops the puck as we're off once again. Now it's dropped back. The Crushers with it in their own end. Fired up the right side. Here comes Willie. Willie over the blue line. Fired down. Picked up along the boards by the Miners. They look to flip it up, though. It's taken away by the Crushers. Slap shot that time. It goes wide. Now the Crushers with it. Once again, it's picked up by Little. Little sends it over to Cameron. Cameron now. Shot on goal. Loose in front of the blue paint. Can't bank it home. Now down low. Being tangled up that time. Nothing going for him. Now the Crushers in the slot. That time a shot's out by Boutlier on the blue line. On the blue creases, I meant to say. Gets cleared away. Icing's going to be called on the play with 5:28 to go in the third period. 12-10 out of the shots for the Miners as we're all tied up at 2 apiece. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Noah Boutlier. Both teams are fired up, banging on their benches. The linesman ready to drop the puck as we're off once again. It's picked up along the boards. Now it'll get fired up, just goes wide of the Miners player. Now a loose puck race that time gets on goal. And a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Now we're going to have a scrum. They're just going to let him go. Now they're starting to go now along the boards. There's going to be a man heading to the box for the Crushers now. And it looks like they're going to take two. One from each team. So it looks like the Crushers player is going to get 2 for rough, and the Miners player is going to get 2 for slashing. It'll be an O-zone face-off for the Glace Bay Miners. Face off to the right of Sutherland after the little bit of a scrum that time. Now referee will head to the timekeeper's box. Now we're ready to go as it's still 5-on-5 hockey after the coincidental Miners. That was minor penalties as the Miners had a chance that time. Now here comes Cameron of the Crushers now up the right side and over the blue line. Cameron can hang on to it. Cameron now down low. Shot that time. Stopped by the goaltender. So the face-off will go to the left of the goaltender. And the Glace Bay Miners coaches aren't happy that the Crushers are still able to change. Now linesman ready to drop the puck. About 2/3 of the way through this third period. Now it's taken away by the Crushers. Shot there from Reed goes high. Or sorry, that's Bond. Now Little fire that one down along the boards. It's picked up by the Miners. Now here comes Glace Bay along the right side. It's taken away. Now here come the Miners at the right side. It's McNeil. McNeil makes a move by one. It'll be picked up in the corner by Little. Little sends it around the boards. Now that one clears. It'll be picked up by Dixon in the neutral zone. Now Dylan Dixon now trying to catch at the front of the net. Now being pinned up along the boards behind the Crushers' net. It's taken away by the Miners. Loose on the doorstep. Cameron at home. Cameron is shot that time. Stopped by the goaltender. Cleared away to the corner. Now the Miners will fire that one back down. Will be picked up by Cameron, who will fire that one along the board. Sorry, now Dixon with it, who will fire that one down. Just over. Now here's Bond. Bond now over the blue line. Now McNeil will take it away. McNeil over the blue line. McNeil shot that time. Will go high. It's picked up along the boards. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers. The left side as Woolley tries to fire it down. Now here comes Cameron up the right side and over the blue line. Easton Cameron now trying to cut to the front of the net, puts on the brakes and tries to send that one back. Still loose. It's picked up by the Miners as they just narrowly avoid carrying that one offside as Graham will fight it over to his D partner, Now here come the Miners, that one being poked away by the Crushers. Now here's Cameron, 3-on-1 now for the Crushers, sent over to the slot. That time shot whiffed on, blocked through traffic. Now that one will get cleared away, probably icing on the play, and yes, there will be. 3:14 to go here in the third period, and mayhem here. The St. Margaret Center in the late stages, of this third period. 12-10 are the shots for the Miners, though we are all tied up at 2 apiece. Face off to the left of the goaltender as the linesman drops the puck and we're off once again. Now along the boards, the Miners still with it. Pass up to Lake. Now here come the Miners up the left side. Now stick shatters. And here come the Crushers the other way. Now being tied up along the boards as Murray takes a little bit of a bump that time. Fired it out in front That'll go wide. Slap shot that time. Loose in front of the net. It's picked up by the Crushers behind the net. Now the Crushers with it. We're going to send it over to Cochran. Cochran walks in with a shot that time. What a save from Bootlier. Flashing the leather that time. Keeping it 2-2. Sorry, as I meant to say. Now the face-off to the right of the goaltender. It's going to be taken away by the Miners. And they'll fire it up left side, kept in by the Crushers. Now Cameron picks it up. Cameron now a shot on goal, stopped by the goaltender, loose puck cleared away. And now the Miners will send that one off the boards. Now down low, Woolley will pick it up for the Crushers. Down low, Reed will have it once again for the Crushers. After Woolley wasn't able to hang on to it. Now the Miners up the right side. Here come the Glace Bay Miners. It's Dylan Dixon, over the blue line. Dixon getting tangled up. Dixon fires that one out in front and steered aside by Sutherland. Now picked up along the boards once again by the Miners as they have it, trying to send it out in front. Picked up at the point by Sims. Through traffic that time. It's a body in front. Slap shot that time goes wide. Now that one trying to be sent down, gets broken up though. Now the Crushers with it. Picked up on the doorstep by the Miners, loose puck, cleared away. Now here comes Reed. Makes a move through two, splits the D. Now here comes Reed up the left side, tries to fire it over. Just doesn't work for him. Less than a minute 30 to go here in this one. It'll be picked up by Kosh in his own end. Now flipped up the boards once again. That'll get sent down by Surrett. Surrett now gets it taken away from Kosh, or by Kosh, I meant to say. Now in front of the Crushers bench, that one gets poked away by the Miners. They picked up along the boards by the Crushers in their own end. We're going to send it up the left side. Now Dixon with it. Dixon sends it over to the left side. That'll get sent down. It's broken up though by the Crushers. Now here come the Pictou County Crushers up the left side. Making a move by Little. Here's Elijah Little trying to get it over. He gets it broken up though. That will get fired down. Now picked up along the boards, trying to break it up. Noisemakers are going here at the St. Margaret Center on the Pictou County side. Now that one's being sent down. Loose in front of the net, picked up by the Miners. Now shot there for the Crushers. That one just goes high. Now sent down. Now the Crushers still with it. No, this lock can't hang on to it. Now that will be picked up by Bond. Bond through traffic. That one on goal. That one's it's broken up through traffic. That one just narrowly misses the protective netting. Tom winding down in the period. Still loose. Will this end in another tie? Here's Cochran. Cochran shot through traffic. Going away to the corner. And that's going to do it. So your final score here on High Mountain Sports is 2-2. Final shots on goal. Very low shooting affair, 13 apiece. And so for the third time this season, the Crushers and the Miners will tie. So that's going to do it. So from High Mountain Sports, my name's Easton Shoup. Thanks for joining us in this one. We'll see you here for next game. Stay tuned.